Hi guys, I hope that your day is going a little bit more smoothly than mine. I have been sick and I'm back now, so that's a good thing. I have my voice back mostly. I do have a cough, so if I cough during this, I apologize. But I had already done 2 questions for you guys, and then I looked up and realized the camera was not on. So, yeah, happy Mercury retrograde to myself. I hope that you're having a less challenging, complicated morning than I am. It is hot here today. It's been fall weather, and then today it's supposed to be in the 80s, and my hair is all puffed out and stuff, so just ignore me. We'll just pay attention to the cards. So the first question that I asked that I'm totally gonna redo and just trust Spirit and Source on the cards to answer in a accurate way is how Doria is involved with Harry and Meghan. Is she an advisor? Is she involved financially? Is she got anything to do with the alleged witchcraft? So that'll be the first thing that we ask is how is Doria involved, or is Doria involved at all? What is Doria's involvement? Yeah. So Sun card in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse. I don't think she knows everything. She knows that Meghan's not a victim. She doesn't want to be involved in the lying and the sneaking around. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Excuse me. Magician in reverse would signal to me that she's not involved. No, she's not involved in the witchcraft stuff at all. Queen of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, a lot of reversals. Anything that has to do with manipulating other people. Judgment card comes out right after the Ace of Swords in reverse. So she knows that when you lie, you get caught. She doesn't want to be involved in that. Queen of Cups reversed makes me feel like she's anxious or possibly uncomfortable around the finery. Like hanging out with the royal family maybe is not her cup of tea. Maybe she doesn't like it. She's more of a earthy, quiet, private person. 7 of Wands comes out after Judgment, so she does feel... She feels a little defensive. I don't even know if defensive is the word that I would use. Protective of herself and her space. This guy's just like, hey, you know, leave me alone. I didn't ask for any of this. I'll show you these cards one by one when I get them out. Okay, and 10 of Swords in the upright is the last card, and 10 is a closing. 10 of Swords is, for me, a card... It's a card of betrayal. A lot of times I call this my Julius Caesar card. So anyway, we'll start at the top and we'll come down to the bottom, but it's an interesting story that the cards tell. So in the top row, I have the Sun in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. She doesn't have all of the knowledge. She's not totally illuminated with what Harry and Meghan are doing. They're not cluing her in. And I think that's for the best. She may have even asked for that. Like, hey, if you don't tell me, then I can't be a liability to you, and I can't accidentally tell anybody anything. But I think that she was also thinking about herself and like, look, I don't even want to know, okay? I don't want to know about the lying, the trickery, the sneaking away with things. No thanks. Because then we have the Magician in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. This is not somebody who's interested in transforming her whole life. She likes her life. She's maybe not. This is the card that comes out that lets me know if she's maybe not comfortable with sitting in golden chairs, drinking from golden chalices, and that's okay. Some people, you know, they know what they like. Ace of Swords in reverse would indicate, again, right under the 7 of Swords in reverse, truth not being told, and that doesn't sit well with her. I say what you want about her, but she's like, look, I don't want to be involved in lying. No thanks. Judgment. I know that those who lie will be judged. This is also a card of rebirth. She may feel like she got a second chance at life, and she doesn't want to jeopardize that. She's just trying to live her life, guys. She's like, leave me alone. Get off my property. And then I have the 10 of Swords. Feels to me like she's been stabbed in the back before. Okay, because this tens are also a completion of a cycle. So this would tell me I've been through this before. I already know how this goes. I'm not going to get stabbed in the back again. I'm not going to be hurt again. Possibly the reason she's standing back from Harry and Meghan is that she's been hurt before. She knows how this goes. She doesn't want to be involved in the lying. She knows that Meghan is not a victim. And she's not going to set herself up to be hurt again, betrayed again. Interesting. And not one Pentacles card came out in that. No money cards came out. I don't know about her 9 million. I don't know if they're using her account maybe to stash some money, but I still feel she has very little involvement. I certainly don't feel that she's a mastermind of anything. I think she knows her kid. I think she knows Meghan, and she doesn't want to be a part of that. So then the next question I asked is about Prince Charles taking land and property away from Harry. I'm just going to ask, how is Prince Charles feeling about Harry at this time, or what is he thinking? Prince Charles, thoughts and feels, whoa, about Harry. The whole deck spewed out. Thank you. Strength in reverse. Meghan in reverse. It's a very plain message to start with. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. All this hard work. All this hard work that I've done, that Harry's done, that we've done as a family, going to waste, being spoiled. I hear the word spoiled. Spoiled could mean that that's how he sees Harry and Meghan acting at this time as well, but I literally heard the word spoiled. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's a card of anxiety, nightmares, mental health. I might clarify that one. I think in the reverse for this, the energy that I'm sort of getting, I'm probably going to clarify it, but the energy that I'm sort of getting with this card is that he wants to help Harry with this. This is not okay. This is not good. Okay? And in the upright, it feels like I see this thing about you and I'm not going to say anything. It's your business. That's not how he feels. He feels like that's my son and I see him suffering and I'm not going to stay quiet about it. With him. I don't think he's going to come out in the media or anything, but not going to stay quiet within the family. 10 of Cups comes out in the upright. 10 of Wands in the reverse. So I want him, it's telling that it's 2 10s right next to each other because beginning and ending of a cycle. I want you to have this in your life. I want you to let go of this huge burden, okay? He feels that Harry is burdened. Perhaps his back is breaking with whatever he's got going on. And he wants him to have this. This is all he's ever wanted, I think, for his children. It's to be happy, to be loved, to have children, to have a home, to contribute, to be emotionally secure and stable and grounded. So right under the anxiety card, the card of nightmares and what was the word I was going to say? Anxiety, the mental health. He's concerned about his mental health. The Lovers comes out right beneath that card in the reverse. So I think that Charles thinks that Harry's problem is his marriage and his relationship. What does he plan to do about it? What does Prince Charles plan to do about this? Hermit in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So if we're assuming, and I will, that the Queen of Pentacles is Meghan, if she's in the upright, and this is her goal. In the reverse and next to the Ace of Swords means I'm going to cut that before it happens. I'm going to nip that in the bud. It also feels protective of Harry. I feel like a barrier here. Like, I won't let this, whatever this truth is, I'm not going to let this come out because it will hurt you. So Charles is working for Harry, with Harry, whether Harry's letting him in or not. Harry's not himself. This is Harry. This is not Harry, okay? And he can't even see that he's not himself. I'm going to grab another deck and clarify. Clarify this Hermit in reverse for me, please. And this is telling as well. I want to talk about this for a minute too. The Megan card in reverse, the Strength card in reverse, comes out with the 10 of Cups beneath it, with Harry in reverse beneath it. Okay, so that's what Charles thinks or feels or sees going on in that relationship. They're both imbalanced. They're both unstable. They're both not able to achieve this. Clarify this Hermit in reverse as an, as an action, because I did say, what's he gonna do about it? Clarify this Hermit in reverse for me, please. 8 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse, but I don't usually do reversals in the Wild Unknown deck. And 8 of, excuse me. I'm so sorry. 8 of Pentacles talks about honing your craft, paying attention to detail. Sorry. It's almost like your work is almost ready for display. You're setting up your own store or Etsy shop or business. And so you're paying attention to all the little details around that to make sure that everything is perfect. I feel that Charles may be reading the fine print on a prenuptial agreement or a marriage arrangement or legal papers at this time. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for me, please. I'm so sorry about the coughing, guys. I can't help it. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for me, please. Father of Pentacles. Charles is coming out as a father. Regardless of his zodiac sign, Charles' energy right now is, this is my kingdom and this is my son. This is a very, I have goosebumps all over my arms right now. This is a very protective energy. This is, it's like when Simba is cornered in The Lion King. I know this sounds so funny. I don't know why The Lion King is what comes to mind right now, but when Simba is cornered in The Lion King and he goes to roar, and instead of it being his roar, it's Mufasa's roar, right? Because Mufasa comes to his defense. I mean, that's his kid. That's his son. This is a very, I'm telling you, goosebumps all over my body right now. This is my son. Whatever that means, I feel very much like I'm looking over everything that I can do. I'm looking at every little detail. We're looking at any plan, really being careful about it. This could also be having a delicate touch when it comes to Harry at this time. Not being aggressive. But he certainly has his energy focused. All of his thoughts are focused. Let's look at this like that's a thought, or that's his third eye up there, or his crown chakra up there. And what's in it? A pentacle. And yeah, that means money and material wealth, but it also means earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's Harry. That's Harry. And it's like he's sending him love and he's holding space for him to come back to himself. And he's doing these things. I think he feels like he's doing these things that he's doing because they're necessary. Not because he's angry. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please. Star card comes out. Celebrity. He's just not going to have it. Like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're going after. The Star is a card also, I always have to mention, of nourishment, of healing, taking care of yourself and others. When it comes out with this other energy, though, it feels very much like thwarting this greedy. Remember I said spoiled in the beginning of the reading? And knowing she wants to be a celebrity. I think that's a no from Charles. One more card for this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please, on the Star card. Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is a root of something greater. It's the beginning of something prosperous. It can be a money offer. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's the hand that holds the pentacle from the heavens, that holds it out. So this could mean that he treasures Harry. This could mean that he's offering money to Megan to go away. I'm going to clarify that one too. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me, please. The Lovers. Yeah. It has to do with their marriage and their relationship. Charles is trying... I feel that he's not trying to insert himself. He's walking very delicately here. He wants his son back. But he's also being strategic about it. He may be appealing to the part of her that wants to be a celebrity. He may be offering something about that in some way, like, I can help you, I have the connections, if you'll just walk away, okay? If you'll just leave this relationship, you know, you're not going to get this. But this could also, you know, just like he's holding Harry in his thoughts here, this could be Megan holding on to Harry and them trying to convince her to let him go. So tell me what you saw here that I didn't see. Tell me what you thought about this reading. The numbers that I have repeating, I have the Lovers showed up twice. That's a number of love. It's in the reverse when we talked about Megan. It's in the upright when we talked about Charles. I have the number 8, which is about manifesting. It's also about abundance. It's in the reverse when we talk about Megan because it's a strength card, and it's in the upright when we talk about Charles. And then I have a 10 upright and a 10 reverse, which would indicate beginning of a cycle, ending of a cycle. So beginning something happy and ending something that is too heavy to carry by myself. All right, I hope this reading made sense to you. I'm so sorry for the coughing and my voice if it sounded strange. Thank you for being here with me. Let me know what other questions you have, and I'm happy to read on those. If you want a private reading, I'm doing those up until November 2nd, and then I will be taking a break because I'm going on vacation again. Yay. And then I'll be back after that. But if you want to get a reading before, you know, around Thanksgiving time, I would go ahead and get it in with me now. Go ahead and get on schedule now because November 2nd is going to be my cutoff for a little while. Okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye.